Hi guys. For the last few years, since apps have been coming out for the iPhone and other smartphones, as far as that's concerned, I try and find applications that are actually useful to me. There's a lot of stuff out there that looks interesting, but you forget about it real quickly and find that it's not of much use to you. I download a lot of apps and I remove them within a day or so. Unless I forget to, and then they may hang around a while until I get tired of updating them and realize I don't need them. But one of the apps that I have not been able to find is a really good app for helping me remember to take my phone with me when I go someplace. There was one that came out, and I don't remember where I first heard about it. It might have been on Shark Tank. It may have been somewhere else. I just don't remember. But anyway, it came out. It looked good. It used Bluetooth to connect you from your phone to your keys, effectively, for your car. And so someone bought it for me. I think it was a year or so ago for my birthday. And I thought it was nice. It wasn't very large or cumbersome. It went on my keys and added a little bit, nothing more than a normal circular snap-on keychain would add. And I put it on and I installed everything and started using it. But what happened was, pretty quickly, like the first time I used it, I noticed that if I left my phone on my desk upstairs and I walked downstairs, by the time I got halfway downstairs, it was starting to vibrate in my pocket. The part that was, of course, connected to the key, to my car key. So it didn't work. I tried to make it work. I called the company. There's nothing you could do to really add distance to it. They say it's 30 feet or so. We're talking, it was going off 15 feet easy. If that far. 15, yeah, about 15, 20, I'll even say 20 feet maybe, but it did not let me get from my desk out to my garage without having a problem. So what did I do? Pretty much nothing. I took that and sent it back. And I thought more about it, and it continued to be a problem. I'd leave my house, get down the road, and realize I'd forgotten my phone, and I either have to turn around and go back, or I just decide that I'm going to do without it. Then an idea came up to me. I started playing with it, and it really didn't take too long to realize that I'd come up with something that really works. And I think it'll work for almost anybody. Most anybody with relatively new car. And I say new car because newer cars have the key fobs. And that's really the key to this. You could use something else, but I think the key fob makes it the easiest to execute, to use this device. So I want to show you here, and I could have just probably taken 30 seconds, but I want to give you a little background. So I went to work about designing this, and in as much time as it took me to cut and paste a couple of things, it was done. Now, this is a normal average iPhone. You can see it looks normal. In the back, it looks, pretty much normal. And so this is what I started with. And it doesn't look exactly the same in the back. And therein lies the key. What I did was I took a little strip of Velcro. Now these are my keys, and this little thing's just from my entry to the house. But these are my keys for my car, and they could have a key on them. This is keyless, but it still uses the signal. And I put a piece of Velcro on there, one side of Velcro, one side of Velcro on there, and I stick them together. Now I've had this for nearly a year, at least I've used this. I find that if I want to keep it connected, it fits in the hand, right in the cup of your hand there, fine. I can talk as much as I want. I can set it down. I can do whatever I want. Same thing. Fits in the pocket. If I think it's too bulky, I can take it apart. But if I take it apart, it's just to talk or do whatever I'm going to do. And then I try and remember to always put it back on there, even when I'm sitting around, especially when I'm sitting around the house. Stick it back on there, and it works. You know, it's simple. The installation is a little bit easier than that from the App Store. It's cheaper than many of the apps. The strip, I couldn't even put a cost to it because you buy it in rolls, and a roll will cost you a few dollars, and that'll go a long way. Maybe you can find a little strip somewhere. I stole it from my wife's projects for her things she does. So that's it. Stick it on there. Talk. Take it with you wherever you go. It fits in my shirt pocket. It doesn't add. You know, now I've got the phone and the way to the fob, and the more they work on these things are tending to come out even thinner. So it's going to be less bulk than there is now. But anyway, it costs you nothing to try it, and nothing but the few cents of the strip of Velcro. I recommend it. So go out there, get a piece, stick it on there, and live with it for a week or so. I'm telling you, one thing, you won't leave your phone at home. All right? And that's about it.